Hey, it's TBSO, aka Bella, aka the Ratchet Empath. This is going to be a weekly wake-up call for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, and North Node. So let's go ahead and get your overall energy, you guys. Ooh, okay, let's see. Your overall energy is, success. I love it. Okay, I love it. So I feel like whatever you're doing, you're about to be very, very successful, but surrender is at the bottom of the deck. So you need to surrender to something or somebody. You need to let somebody go or something go. And this could go so many different ways. This could be letting something go as far as separating yourself from it, or letting something go, like letting bygones be bygones, like it is what it is type energy, okay? But I do feel like success is coming to you, and it's coming to you fast. Maybe you've been trying to have some type of like breakthrough when it comes to your business, when it comes to your career. This could also be when it comes to love as well. I feel like maybe also you felt like you always have to pick one like part of your life to be successful in. Like maybe when your love life is together, your career sucks. When your career's together, your love life sucks. But I feel like it's almost like everything aligns perfectly, and you get your personal and your business life together. Ooh, I don't know why I can barely speak. I think when somebody wants to say something to you, but maybe they're nervous or they're scared. Let's go ahead and go into the tarot portion to see what you need to know right now. What is the most important information for you to know right now? Let's see. Okay, temperance, exactly. Mixing something, doing something with something else, okay? It's almost as if you need to filter something out. I also feel like you've been doing something heavily and you need to take a step back and do it in moderation. I'm also hearing don't feel bad for resting. I don't know, don't feel bad for resting. Maybe you take a break from something or somebody, and maybe for a while you may have felt bad about it, or maybe you felt like you could have been doing more, if that makes any sense. But I feel like you were doing exactly what you need to do. So if you were sleeping and you felt like, man, I could be getting to the work, I could be getting to the money. Nah, I feel like you needed that time to rest so that you could actually have energy to do what's coming next. Okay, so what else other than temperance? Aquarius energy, the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're saying what you mean. You're meaning what you say. You're not holding back your tongue, okay? Maybe you have somebody coming in and this person could maybe be trying to deter you from your success. Maybe you have some naysayers coming in. You shouldn't say this. You shouldn't do that. Maybe you have people at work who are kind of criticizing you. You don't care. I feel like you're speaking up for yourself and you're not holding back your tongue by any means. I also feel like you're at a place where you could be cutting somebody off or cutting people off. The bottom of the deck is a World card. 2 cards came out though, so I want to get only one. But I definitely feel like with the Queen of Swords coming out, like some people try to say, oh, the Queen of Swords, she's a bitch, she's this or she's that. But really, the Queen of Swords is just somebody that has boundaries. I feel like you're putting up your boundaries. You could literally be successful in making sure that people know their limits, okay? Yeah, I'm hearing know your limits or know your restrictions. I also feel like you could be in a place where you're ending it with somebody or something else so you could start something else. So this could be a job, creating a job to go to another job, or this could be leaving somebody to go for somebody else. And this does not only have to be romantic. It could literally be friendship, whatever the case may be in, okay? I feel like you're making a move. You're making a transition. Yeah, 4 of Cups. I told you. You're literally like ignoring something. Like you're ignoring something because you're at I feel like you're kind of at a place where somebody was not giving to you emotionally. Somebody was not really expressing themselves. I'm hearing the word nonchalant. I feel like somebody was very nonchalant about you, and maybe they expected you to stay. Maybe they expected you to not really say anything. Maybe they expected you to not be able to hold your own. But at the end of the day, I think you you proved them wrong. Okay, you probably stood up for yourself, and not only that, but you decided to walk away with grace and dignity. And the interesting part about it is maybe this person expected you to cuss them out. Fuck you, I hate you, you suck, go do this, go do that. But I feel like you actually ended up just like ignoring them, and that is what pissed them off the most. It's like this person expected you to have this crazy reaction. Maybe you did in the past. Usually you be acting all crazy, right? But I feel like this time you caught them off guard because you acted really cool, really nonchalant. You didn't even reply. So maybe somebody was like throwing shade at you. This could have been a friend, a family, a lover, co-worker, whatever. Somebody was throwing shade at you and you acted like you didn't even notice. And this person probably feels dumb or stupid because they're like, oh, damn, like Aquarius didn't even notice that I was throwing shade, or Aquarius doesn't even care. They don't give a fuck. What the hell? It's like this person used to get under your skin and now they don't. But because they can't affect you, now it's affecting them emotionally, mentally. Does that make sense? Okay, so the first card that came out is occupation. So for some of you, this is definitely in the workplace. I also feel like even if you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're creating boundaries with your clients, with your customers as well. I am also getting the feeling that you could be doing something differently, or you could be bored at work. Like you're really, really bored at work. So you're trying to figure out what is exciting you. You could definitely be transitioning when it comes to your work environment. And it's interesting because with success here, I feel like whatever you're doing differently for work is working. Okay, what else? Imprisonment wanted to come out, but it did come out in reverse. So I feel like you're freeing yourself of something. Like I said before, I feel like you were trapped, you were enclosed. Maybe you felt like mentally imprisoned, or maybe literally physically imprisoned. Maybe at work you're like, man, I can't get another job, or I can't leave this because I've been working here for so long, or a lot of can'ts, a lot of don'ts, right? And I feel like you're like, F that, I'm freeing myself. You found the lock and you opened it right up, Aquarius. Good job. All right, so let's get one more. I also feel like this could literally be somebody coming back home from prison, from jail, something like that. Or like I said, if it's not like a physical incarceration, it was definitely mental. This could also be somebody else who was feeling entrapped, and maybe you felt trapped because of them, but maybe because you're separating yourself, you're focusing on work, you actually feel a lot more freer, a lot more lighter. You don't feel as weighed down. And change. Okay, so change is coming. I'm trying to tell you. Pisces just got changed too. So some of you guys may have been dealing with a Pisces. Doesn't have to be though. But I definitely feel like you're embracing change. Like I said, for a while, you probably were like in a place of stagnancy. Maybe you were scared to change, scared to do something different, and you're not doing that anymore. I feel like you're actually embracing change. And if you really look at this card, you could see it looks like they're moving. So some of you guys literally may be moving to another location, business-wise, home, whatever. Or like I said, this could be a mental move. So maybe you're stuck right here mentally and you're finally actually elevating after being stagnant for a very long time. Ooh, baby, that flew out. Self-sabotage, but in the reverse. Exactly. I gotta keep it real, Aquarius. I'm gonna keep it upright so you guys can look at the picture. But I feel like for a while you guys were self-sabotaging. I feel like you were self-sabotaging because you kept hanging on to people, places, and things that you knew weren't good for you. So now you're finally like, yo, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not gonna continue to self-sabotage. I'm not gonna continue to keep myself down, because maybe you were around people who were weighing you down, who were questioning your success, who was making you really doubt who you were, what you could become, who you could become. And now you're at a place where you're like, you know what? I'm not even about to entertain it no more. Good for you, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and get your final words. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Yes. So you could be meeting a deep friend. You could be making new friends as well. I feel like maybe for a while you could have been closed off, but now maybe you're actually opening up, or you're figuring out who you can open up to. What's next? Sorrow over a loss. Yeah, you know what's interesting? This coming out together, I feel like you might have been distancing yourself from certain friendships. Yeah, and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even have to be the same sex, okay? If you're a woman, it could even be a man who kind of acts like feminine. Or if you're a man, it could be a woman who has a lot of masculine energy. But I definitely feel like this could be you. Maybe you're very sad. Maybe, you know what? I also feel like some of you may have lost somebody as well. Some of you may have lost somebody, so my condolences. But I feel like if this is not that, you literally could have, like I said, lost a job. And in order for you to get, let's say, for instance, you talk to the universe and you're like, oh my God, I want a new job. And then you end up getting fired and you're so sad. But it's like, didn't you just tell the universe you wanted a new job? You got to let that old job go to get a new one. Or this is love. I want to be in a relationship. And let's say somebody broke up with you. Somebody broke your heart. But maybe that relationship wasn't good for you. Maybe it wasn't really going to sustain you. Again, also with a friendship. I want more friends, but maybe you lost a friend. Okay, maybe you need to lose that friend so you can figure out what a real friend really looks like. The last card that came out is dealings or relationship with a younger man. Let me get clarification on that. What is the dealings or relationship? Ooh, success assured with good plans and hard work. Okay, so maybe you have a guy coming in who helps you with this. The fact that you're starting off with success as your first card and you're ending off with success as your last card, it means that you're doing something right. It means that you're going in the right direction. All right, well, that's it. I hope this helped you guys out. Go ahead and follow me on TikTok and Instagram, both at The Ratchet Empath. My Instagram is almost at 50K, so I'll see y'all there. Bye.